Pepper and one Colleen.
Yeah, Colleen. So sorry, I slept right through my alarm. What a way to begin the day.
Just gotta get better at our walkthroughs at night.
The only thing that I was gonna say was just increased communications. I appreciate the thought for the Sysco order, like to do it ahead of time just in case.
So we put the order in for Wednesday for Thursday, and we put the order for Friday in also on Wednesday night.
It's a good thought and it was noble, just to rope me in. Because what happened is, well, I didn't think to check, and so there was a double order that day. You know what, I predict this team fights back this week. I predict they fight back, claim back what is ours. Sentiment is that there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot that I have to do.
What happened is yesterday I got a very large stomach tattoo. It goes from here to here, from here to here. So I was very tired and I slept through all my alarms. Not an excuse, just a story.
You do your best and that's what everybody does. This stuff is strong. It's like having a rash in your skin.
Shrimp. You sell lobster out there? You guys sell lobster? Broccoli? They don't like you. They don't like you.
Unfortunately, I have been fired from Outback. I don't know exactly the reason. I've never been written up, and they never told me a reason why.
So they're really sick of that shit. Realizing that he doesn't have to be treated a certain way. These jobs, you can go get another one somewhere else. He will eventually.
He's been trying his best. I think this week it was a little rough on him. You know, he was in not the best of moods coming in this week, but we tried to bypass that and kept the flow going.
My best guess is that I put in my 2 weeks, and they scheduled me one day, and then on that day I called out because I was feeling sick. And then I came in 2 days later to say, hey, I'd like to put in my 2 weeks, and they said, you've already been fired.
I got Augustina's driver email.
Do we use the timer or is it the temperature?
I use the timer.
No, it's like, is it the quiet timer?
I'm not quick with it. What?
When I see Ian breading tenders wrong, I do the same thing I always do. When I see anybody breading tenders wrong, I kindly remind them that, hey, you're doing that the wrong way.
Your mental can only take breading chicken tenders for so long.
In your head.
You need tenders, right?
In your head.
You need
in your head, you think you're faster, but it's not faster.
I don't know, Carlos did it for like 5 months.
He's just been a little overwhelmed with the fry station, maybe.
I don't care if you get them in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It's about doing it the right way. If you practice doing it the right way, then you get more efficient.
It's worse to do it the way I was doing it, from a cleaning perspective and from a glove usage perspective.
Minutes is like 16-minute tickets, and you know that.
I'm telling you the correct way to do something and you're like, nah, because that's wild to me.
I didn't exactly fight you. Okay.
You're a red flag.
It's like I'm saying, it's accountability. Full level accountability.
We have meetings about it. We have powwows about it. We have, first of all, the training. That's the most important part. We have the training for it. And somehow, some way, they always end up they come up with their mind like, this is quicker, this is quicker, this is better, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what you're talking about. You want me to do? That's why I like for Phil to get on camera, just so that I have my backup. When they tell me I'm not telling people anything, this is my proof that I tell everybody everything, all the time.
The way I took it was, it was like, you're dumb as f***. Why are you doing it this way?
You try to give them the answer, and they just think you're telling them that they suck. I don't think you suck, I think you're really good.
I tend to try and find quicker ways.
Okay.
And from my perspective, it makes a lot of sense to me. But it wasn't meant to be in a way of like, this is the way we should do it. I know better than Kwame.
It's not the only perpetrator. St. John does it. Denisha does it.
But if you're gonna be here, you're gonna be a part of this group, you're gonna be in my army, well, this is how we go to battle, and this is how we conduct war. Any other way is detrimental to our cause and is a threat to our organization. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Doesn't mean that you're no good. Just means that you're not good for us. Yeah, this family, nice family, they got to place their order, been waiting patiently, and then for their order to get sent to another table.
I don't know why, but last week, the weekend before this, I convinced myself I was gonna get fired because I got a complaint. And then I came in and Jamil made a joke about me getting fired, and I was like, oh, I'm getting fired. And then I was like worried about that all day, and then I gave out the wrong order in front of Kwame because I was so worried about it and I wasn't thinking. And then I was like, oh, bro, that's a nail in the coffin, I'm getting fired. And then here I am, not fired.
When that happens, we gotta make that right immediately. So that resulted in a refund, and that's a mistake. But that mistake doesn't define us, so we have to do what it takes to make that really right. If I can handle everything that I have on the plate all at once and still carve a pathway out of success, there's absolutely nothing I can't do in this world.